bright orange jerseys. I believe it is Josh Jackson along with Landon Ross. As the ball kicked away by Morrow to the right side of your radio dial, and the ball will short hop. Robert Dyer picks it up for Sprague at the 20, brings it up the left sideline, 25, 30, out near the 35-yard line, and that's where Sprague will take over. First down and 10, tackle by Ronald Simpkins for McKay, and a 15-yard return for the Olympians, and they start out in decent field position, and Mike DeMunez will come out at quarterback for the Oles to get their offense started. They've got quite a bevy of running backs, and we'll go through that in just a moment. But here come the Oles on first down and 10, the wing T offense that Robin Hill has run here since he came in. DeMunez hands off, first play. Right side, give the ball to Zach Newman, and it looks like he'll pick up nothing. Newman, one of the top scorers on this Olympian team that has a lot of balance, and he'll pick up nothing. There's Ronald Simpkins with the tackle for McKay.
Ran it to the right side, Mark, and they had a nice group of white people waiting for him, white jerseys waiting for him there. And it looks like they're going to try him out on one side or the other with that wing T.
So second down and 10 for the Oles. DeMunez drops back to pass on second down. Pass out of the flat, Ryan Peterson. On the out pattern, turns it up.
54 on the tackle.
45, out near the midfield stripe, and it'll be first down for the Olympians. Again, Ronald Simpkins with the tackle for McKay. Gain of 12, first down for the Olympians.
Yeah, number 21 just picked that quick three-step drop by the quarterback. He just popped it out, quick out to the split end. Did a nice job on that. Very nice execution.
So first and 10 for the Oles out near their own 48-yard line. Opening drive, first quarter. Split backs at this time. DeMunez straight up the middle. Hand off, going to get a good chunk of change. Josh Jackson, he's still on his feet.
90 had him
up around the shoulder pads and finally thrown
number
back
90
after he got across the midfield stripe. Jonathan Green with the tackle. Gain of three hard-earned yards, and it'll be second down and 7.
Little trap up the middle. Looked like they were going right. Trap back to the left.
So second and 7 for the Olympians. Just across the midfield stripe. Split black. Play action, DeMunez straight back to pass. Pass out into the flat, cut, Marcus Ward tied in down near the 40-yard line. And a gain of about 10 on the play. Chad Morrow brought him down, and another first down for the Olympians.
Both these two quarterbacks step up into the pocket real nice. This ball was thrown right on the money. The tight end broke outside, and that sometimes happens when you're playing with the linebacker on an end like that. He's big, tall boy, and he was able to just reach up there and grab that ball, Mark.
And good protection up front by the line, something DeMunez had trouble with in the first game against McNary. On to first down, handoff, double handoff inside. I believe Landon Ross, or no, make that Newman got it from Landon Ross on the second handoff. Jonathan Green makes the stop after a pickup of 2.
Yeah, it looks like they handed off to the wing coming back on a little trap inside, trying to feel out the misdirection. Looked like a really nice play. They did pick up 3 or 4 yards on it.
So it is second down and about 8 for the Olympians. DeMunez again drops back, looking long down the field, looking for Peterson on the out. He makes the catch down near about the 15-yard line. Runs out of bounds near the 10. Great body control by Ryan Peterson.
So they picked him off by, first of all, throwing the short, quick out. This time they just threw the fade. And when you throw the fade, you just throw that thing to a spot, and that receiver just fades right outside, and he threw it right where it was supposed to be. Great play.
Down the left sideline for 27 yards. First down and goal for the Sprague Olympians just inside the 10-yard line. Again, wing to the right, bring a man in motion. And the ball off. Who's got it? Inside, Landon Ross heading for the end zone. Did he get there? No, he's going to be short, but a good chunk of change on the pickup as Brett Hughes had to make the stop from the secondary. And it'll be second down and goal. Gain on the play of about 8. And a timeout called by the officials. That'll give us a chance, by the way, to talk with Don Stupfel on the sidelines with our Alpha Music and Sound sideline report. And Don, early, the Olympians looking very impressive. All right, so second down and 1. I guess they were just outside the 10, so right near the 1-yard line. Hand the ball off, give it to Jackson, left tackle, into the end zone. Looks like a touchdown, but a penalty flag inside, right in the vicinity of a hold for the Olympians, and we'll have to wait for the call right here.
Hey, Mark, that was that last play that they had the long run on was that fake counter and they hand it off to the first guy this time instead of handing off, and it looks like it's confusing McKay linebackers a little bit.
Yep.
This was a straight handoff right up the middle for the touchdown. However, a little penalty.
Holding on the offense. Repeat second down.
Yep. A 10-yard penalty, and that'll march it back to about the 11-yard line. That one hurts because the Ole's all the way down there. It'll be second down and goal. And I watched the official right in there, threw that baby without hesitation. Jackson was in.
Mark, you see the balance there? There's a throw the ball, run the ball, throw the ball. That is what I call execution. They did execute very well, but that's an execution factor that's really important in this game.
So the Olympians on second and goal look for a pass thrown outside and very nearly intercepted. Matt Kalishaw, who's playing in a linebacking spot, drifted back into his zone, got his hands up in the air. It was intended for Chris Hill, but it didn't get but halfway there before Kalishaw knocked it down.
Well, McKay's getting a feel of that offense a little bit, I think, and that end just dropped off real quickly. They're getting a little, they see the problem, and they see their strategy now to throw outs, quick outs, and that kind of thing. So they're going to drop people into those zones. They're going to have to run into that now.
Third down and goal at the 11 now for the Olympians. Dropping back, Demunas pass out into the flat, down to Peterson on the right side, right near the goal line. He's down near the 1-yard line. And again, Don Stupfeld pointed out they can still get a first down, but he looks like he's just short as Ryan Sonis made the tackle for McKay. And it'll be fourth down and very short for the Olympians. And now we'll see what they can do with a short fourth down and short.
Hey, they just ran it to the flag, Mark. That's what we call our flag route, and it looks like they've got that timing down. Those two, that receiver and that quarterback, are playing very well.
So a gain of about 10 on the pass play. And fourth down and goal. Olympians bring man in motion. Tight formation. Jumbo set. Hand the ball off. Landon Ross, right side, heading for the end zone. Is he in? It doesn't look like it, and it doesn't look like he got to the first down marker. It's going to be McKay football, and the Royal Scots, whose defense has done it all year, does it again on this goal line stand, helped out by a holding call against the Oles.
Boy, that was a break for the McKay boys. They really stuck their helmets in there, and that's what I'm telling you. If you play defense, you're going to make some things happen. And that's what happened in that. I mean, they've got balance on both sides right now. Good defense, good offense, back and forth. This is going to be a great ball game.
So Landon Ross couldn't get in the end zone, and it'll be first down and 10 for the Royal Scots. Give their defense a lot of credit. And here they come. Jeremy Miller, the quarterback, and they'll run Kalishaw and Womack out of the backfield. And the first handoff goes to Justin Womack, and he breaks out of the back. He looked like he might be stopped initially at the line, but he bounced to the outside and picks up about 8. That's a big play on first down. Chad Boyd, Zach Newman made the tackle in the secondary for the Olympians, but it'll be second down. We'll call it 2nd and 3.
Nice run, Mark. This opened up real quickly. They had one back set, came right up the middle, split the guards, bingo. He's out in the secondary, and he makes a nice gain.
So second down and 7. Make it, or 2nd and 3, excuse me, after the pickup of 7. Hand the ball off again. Kalishaw straight ahead. This time not as much room as he goes up the middle left side. Billy Swancutt with the tackle. Gain of about 2. It'll be 3rd and 1 for McKay.
Ran a little slant this time. Try to bring him back off the left, right or left side. And the Sprague Olympians were there waiting for him.
So 3rd and 1 at a big play now for the Oles. They'd love to stuff McKay here and keep him pinned back deep to get the ball back. But good running thus far by Justin Womack behind that Royal Scot line. Straight up the middle this time, Jeremy Miller. Penalty flag flies in from the side as the sneak came forward. Question is it going to be offsides on the Olympians, or is it going to be procedure?
Probably not set. I would look to not. The quarterback looked like he wasn't even under the center when he took off. That's hard to call sometimes, but.
And that's another big play. A penalty hurt the Sprague drive, and now the Royal Scots with a 5-yard penalty at an inopportune time, as it looked like they were going to get out of the shot.
Illegal motion on the offense, 5 yards from the previous spot. Repeat the down.
And about 6 instead. Procedure is the call. By the way, the officials for tonight's ball game, the referee Mike Batlin, the umpire Steve Torok, Roger Lowe, the head linesman, the line judge Joe Carter, and the back judge Randall Goree. 3rd and 6 for McKay. Shotgun formation for Miller with Kalashaw next to him. Receivers split wide, right and left. Looking down the field, Miller flush from the pocket, forced to throw on the run. His pass is caught out in the flat and good for a first down. With the pass catch was Luke Emanuel. And he came out of nowhere. They flushed him from the pocket. Miller looked like he might be in trouble, but he threw it with a lot of confidence, and Emanuel down on the outside picks up 12 for a first down.
Very nice execution. And what made that play was the quarterback. He's getting Fran Tarkenton look here. Flushed out. You can't, Doug Flutie look. That kid can bounce around like the kid did last week for McNary.
So first down and 10 for McKay. With the ball out at about the 18-yard line. Miller, swing pass out into the flat. And the ball, is it going to be live? That's the question. The officials waiting. It looked like a forward pass as a swing pass intended out there for Joel Crandall for McKay. He dropped the football. The officials are conferring. The Sprague ball players say it's their football, and we'll wait for the officials to decide. If we look at this on replay, I'm sure we'll get a definitive call.
Pass going to be ruled a forward pass, incomplete pass.
It's going to be an incomplete pass. That's going to be the call.
A lateral pass is, if it's even lateral, it's still forward.
Yep.
So you got to see, it's got to be behind back before they can call
it was behind the receiver,
right,
but forward of the quarterback.
Right.
So an incomplete pass, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for McKay. Trips formation to the right side. Miller in the shotgun with Kalashaw beside him. Drops back a little bit, looks down the middle, guns the ball. Pass caught by Emanuel, first down and more, across the 35, and out near about the 37. Again, Miller with all the time in the world and very patient. Picks up 19 on the pass play and first down for the Scots.
We're looking at two fine quarterbacks here. It's really fun to watch them sit in that pocket. This boy just stood right in there, and he put the ball right in the numbers of Emanuel. Very excellent.
Miller stands at 6'2" and 205, so that's a pretty fine high school quarterbacking specimen. Tackle was made by Kyle Grove for Sprague. So the ball spotted now at the 35. First down and 10 for McKay. The ball short snapped to the up back. The Olympians close on it, but not before the Scots pick up a good chunk of change. Matt Kalashaw was the man, picks up 8 on the play before Zach Newman finally tracked him down with help from Luke Groby, and it'll be 2nd and short for McKay.
Very nice. All this back did is reach up and take the ball out of the quarterback's hands. A very different play, and it worked very effectively and went right up the middle for about 8 yards.
Twin receivers to the right, single to the left, hand the ball off, give the ball to Kalashaw, and again, he'll pick his way forward. Penalty flag comes out very late at the end of the play. Looked like Kalashaw might have a first down, but we'll have to wait for the officials to make the call.
We got a personal foul on Sprague, Mark, and that's really going to hurt. That was a nice, very nice, well-executed play. The back, actually, the setback, the lone setback is just going right up the middle. Their guards are handling Sprague guards right now.
15 yards from the end of the run. First down.
And it'll be marked clear down to the Sprague 36, 37-yard line. And it's first down and 10 for the McKay Royal Scots. They stopped Sprague defensively after they had a first down and goal. Stopped him on a big 4th down play from about the 1.5. And now the Scots on the move. Trips formation right. Miller drops back to pass. His pass knocked down. Incomplete. Good play inside as trying to look. I think it's Billy Swancutt who got up in the air there. Billy does some of his best work on the basketball floor, but that time he wasn't jumping for a rim, but he was going for pigskin, and he knocks it down 2nd and 10.
They had so many receivers out there, Mark. I thought the trainer was out there. But anyway, they are in a good position right now to break something open.
2nd and 10. Trips to the right. Shotgun. Miller drops back. Penalty flag before the play can get started. Procedure or offside. We'll wait for the call from the official. Mike Batlin again, the referee, and the call.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense.
Against the McKay Royal Scots.
There's the old nemesis, the penalty. we got things that are happening out there that probably wouldn't happen if the teams weren't so ready to play. Little fouls here and offsides there and this and that. When you're playing that hard, sometimes this happens.
2 penalties for 10 yards for McKay, 2 for 25 for the Olympians. 2nd and 15 for McKay at about their 43. Play action, pump fake, Miller, long down the field. The ball very nearly intercepted Kyle Grove. That's the play, the pump, the down, out, and up that Kyle Hughes scored on a 90-yard touchdown pass against South Salem. That time the Olympians waiting for it, and Grove very nearly caught it for an interception near the 15.
Yeah, the corner had the receiver played very well, and also the safety is leaning that way a little bit. They're going to have to come in behind that safety if he's going to keep doing that. That could happen on the backside with that many receivers. The safety is not going to be able to run to that corner very often.
3rd and 15 for McKay. Again, trips to the right side with Hughes split out widest to the right side. Shotgun formation for Miller. Kalashaw with him. Drop back to pass, screen pass out into the flat, but the Olympians right there. Or make that Womack goes out in the flat. He loses 2 because of the heads-up play of Lucas Groby. He stayed right there. He saw the pass coming, fought off the blocker, and brought him down for a loss of about 2, and it'll be 4th down. And that'll force Hughes to punt it away, and good defense by the Olympians.
Well-coached defense, Mark. This time they read the screen right away, and there he was sitting right in his lap.
And the ball kicked away by Hughes. Line drive shot. Boyd for the Olympians lets it roll. It'll roll dead just inside the 10, about the 8-yard line. And that's where the Oles will take over 1st down and 10 with 5:55 left here in the 1st quarter. A scoreless tie between Sprague and McKay. A 36-yard punt for Brett Hughes.
Mark, we're going to bring this thing back, it looks like. We had another procedure penalty. That's going to give McKay a chance to knock that thing down in that corner. I'm not sure what they're doing here. Maybe they're going to refuse it. I can't say for sure. I saw the
Illegal formation on the kicking team. 5 yards from the previous spot. Repeat the down.
4th down, again, an illegal procedure against McKay. And I think what the Olympians are hoping for is that it won't be quite as good a punt. They'll get back outside the 10-yard line.
I don't know what happened there. It seems like, okay, where were they? They're on the 40.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go now. We're going to try to punt this over again, Mark. Let's go.
Hughes standing at his 40, and Chad Boyd standing back at about his 13. And the ball again kicked away from Boyd, heading for the corner. Val called it. And this ball is going to roll a little deeper down at the 5. So the Olympians actually have that ball, or that strategy work against them, take the 5-yard penalty, and a 44-yard punt this time for Hughes. And the Olympians will start out 1st and 10 at about, well, let's see where they're going to mark this. Right about the 5. Looks like the 5, maybe the 4.
Yeah, I don't like that strategy personally. I say get the ball when you can. It wasn't too bad. And this kid looks like he's a good poocher. And if he can get it down the hole like that, they can put you into some real tough situations.
1st and 10 for the Oles at their own 5-yard line. DeMunis hands the ball up straight up the middle. Nothing going there. Again, swarming defense by the McKay Royal Scots. A gain of about 1 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 9. Ball carrier Scotty Nelson, who scored a couple of times last week against Corvallis.
Good pursuit by the white. McKay is going to the football. They're, like Coach mentioned, they're really quick, and they are definitely going to come to the ball. And I think that running off tackle is going to be real tough until they open things up a little bit.
Now we've got the clock went out down here for the Sprague Olympians. Somebody kicked the clock accidentally, it looks like. We have no power out to the clock as we're down under 5 minutes left in the quarter. And scurrying down to our left, trying to make sure the plug is in. Ran one play after 5:45. There it is. And so the clock is, wow, they got it back up. And they reset it to 5:45. No score on the board, so they don't have to reset that, but it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Oles. And up over the football is DeMunis. And they may work the clock down just a little bit. We'll see if it runs. as the officials talking it over with Coach Robin Hill. Did not hear. They wanted to reset the clock, but we didn't hear. Okay.
5:45 in the first quarter.
It'll be second down and 8.
Second down and about 8.
Now we're ready to go. They'll clear some things like the score up on the clock. Again, split back. Dominguez drops back on 2nd and 9. His pass out into the flat, caught by Peter at the 40-yard line. He was out there in a big battle. It ought to be pass interference against Ryan Sonis, who was out there for McKay. But Peterson still made the pass catch out at the Sprague 45. We'll see if it's going to be against Peterson or it's going to be against Sonis, because they were both battling in there.
Against the defense, that penalty will be refused. First down.
Out at the 44.
Looked like the offensive man pushed, but I just saw that at that one time there. Well, maybe not. Maybe he was hanging on.
Well,
it was a great play anywhere you look at it. Great pass combination there.
Pickup of 38 on the play out to the Sprague 44-yard line. First down and 10 for the Oleans. Dominguez drops back to pass. Pass caught by Chris Hill at midfield. Takes it up the field. The 45, the 40. Gets those quick feet in and finally can't tightrope any farther. Runs out of bounds at about the 38. Luke Emanuel runs him out. And it'll be first and 10 for the Oleans after a pickup of 18.
There we go. Nice three-step drop. And this little receiver is catching the ball real well. And Dominguez is throwing that ball very well.
Chris Hill, the son of head coach Robin Hill, and